Hello, everyone, and welcome to Character Theory. Today, we are going to be going over 4 new characters. I've probably gone over some of them, and I'm gonna have to zoom in on one of them. Anyways, hope you got some snacks ready, because this is gonna be a long ride. I'm telling you. Anyways, first up, we got Mandee. I'm telling you guys, I have a whole list full of names that I should have used, honestly. Quite honestly, I don't know why I haven't used them yet. They'll be used, don't worry. I got you. That's a reason why I haven't really gotten into, I have gotten into creating books, right? But it's the reason why I'm not fully focusing on that is because, well, one, it requires time that I don't have, and two, these names suck, right? I don't want anyone reading something about, hold on, let me just go. I literally have endless material. Let's say this guy, shopping machine mate. What kind of name is that? These were clearly just placeholders. I haven't looked up that definition yet, so I'm just gonna hope that I said it right. Hold on, let me look it up. But I think they're like placeholders. I use that word think because I'm not sure what a placeholder is. Here we go. Not mathematics. A placeholder is an official appointed temporary to a position. How about a placeholder name? Can we do that? Placeholder names are intentionally over generic and ambiguous terms referring to things, places, or people, the names of which or of whom do not actually exist, are temporarily forgotten, or unimportant. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh my gosh, okay. So, don't mind the name, we just mind the potential. You see what I did there? Mine, like mind, M-I-N-D, and also mine, M-I-N-E. Even that rhymed. I gotta stop. Okay. What was I talking about again? Alright, Mandee. So, I'm thinking this guy could take over, right? So, this guy could, because Shaggy Purple is having trouble with doing everything in his power to, like, he's struggling with holding everything together. He's trying to not get caught by anyone, keep his identity a secret, while having all of his animatronics programmed to coordinate specific attacks against everywhere, everyone, just to achieve his goals. And he also is a family man. He has to figure out, well, how, like, he has to figure out something for them. And he feels like he's Well, he's scared, pretty much. Of course, he's a coward. We established this many times with his actions and his personality, pretty much. He's just a coward. But what am I? But he is also one man, right? So he needs someone else to do, like, control the animatronics and whatnot. So he lets Maximum and Mandee do the job. And quite frankly, he just made a copy of himself. So maybe Maximum Mandee is also feeling stressed out. He's also feeling insignificant, pretty much, because he is, like, other characters have, well, many characters are kind of copies of each other, if I'm being honest. As in role standpoint, we got Padrad, the smart type, and the influential type. That's just Jackie Mill Purple, but born with actual powers. And dumber. But the point being that while I do have copies, in quotation marks, I don't have anyone who lives with the thought and knowing that they are a copy. I don't have any kind of clones. Like, they see themselves as a clone. Anyways, next up, we got Onrick. Alright, this guy. I've been interested in this guy, ironically. So, Onrick is basically Suhao, right? I took inspiration from Suhao. That's a Mortal Kombat character for people that don't know what I'm talking about. He is just Suhao is a literal just jacked man with an Iron Man sort of reactor in their chest that they can shoot out blast of energy. That sounds cool. Executed terribly. This guy is gonna be different. He's in the Deadly Dragons now. Alright? He is, and like, this whole group in this existence, he might be a very, maybe not, I mean, he could be an influential figure, right? To making the whole concept of Deadly Dragons. But the point still stands that he's not the leader. Maybe he stand down from being the leader for some reason. Maybe he appointed Bobbo for the job. But anyways, doesn't matter. He's just a man with a chest laser. Like him. Oh no, that's a different guy. That's a different guy. Don't worry, you'll get some explanations for all of this, probably. Here we go. Oh, he also has a bow staff. Don't know why, don't know how. maybe he's using the bow. Maybe the bow staff has something to do with the whole Deadly Dragons concept as a whole. Who knows? Anyways, that's Onrick. Song long it's real. The most dumbest name. Probably one of the dumbest name. It's complicated. It's hard to. It's complicated, okay? Jesus. He can do different things when he sings. And when I say different things, I mean like he has no, well, he can kind of create this narrative that slowly comes to fruition with his lyrics, if that makes sense. So maybe this guy, and he's an enhanced human, so maybe this guy is overly optimistic. And it's not actually an act like people think it is, it's how he actually feels. He's actually happy with what he has and wants to, like, better the world with his gift, but people don't believe that he's being genuine, and with the enhanced humans having this reputation of being not the most, well, let's say you see a person that's more talented than you, smarter than you, you're gonna be a bit more on guard, I guess, than you would if you were the talented one. Let's say you're the talented one, you don't got anything to worry about. But if you're standing in front of someone that's, 7 feet tall and counting, big biceps, strong muscles, everywhere. They look like an anime character. Then you're gonna be a bit more, quite frankly, scared, I guess, and anxious. That, I mean, maybe there's a bit of bitterness, a bit of jealousy, but if people see a superior being, then they're not usually. It's not that they're not kind about it. It's just we're weird, okay? Jesus. So that weirdness and that bitterness is gonna go 10 times over once they find out that Song Long It's Real, I hate that, is a enhanced human. Anyways. Oh, this is the last one. Dartix Dimension. Oh my god, this woman. I love her. First of all, this is hands down one of the best female characters I've ever made. Because of her arc and her story, right? She's in the middle of, like, she's always watching others do stuff that she could never do. She feels like she's watching this movie that she can never live in forever. I mean, that's kind of her job, right? She was literally made to do that. By what being is still a mystery that I'm going to solve sooner or later. But anyways, She is pretty much the watcher of dimensions and the multiverse. She's the watcher of everything. She is extremely wise. It's kind of hard to not be wise when you are literally trapped for ever, looking through all the countless possibilities for every single moral thing that you know and love has been twisted in some way. You have seen every bad thing become a good thing, and every good thing become a bad thing. You have seen what not even just people, but beings in general have the ability to do. You have seen everything. And you're stuck. Well, you haven't seen. You kind of have and you kind of haven't. You've seen so much, but you haven't. But there's only just gonna keep on continuing and spiraling and going over and over again and again. Every dimension having its own timeline, having its own So dimensions work differently in this multiverse, where every dimension has a timeline, and let's say one dimension is getting destroyed by some strong being, then there's just another dimension that just began. You see what I'm putting down? There's infinite dimensions, not infinite universes though. There's at least over 20 universes so far. Anyways, she used to have a mask, but that didn't work out with the design. And fun fact, she actually died a hero. She died in, I think it was the 7th sort of chapter of things. You remember, it was Professor Death that killed her in what was like a temple of some sort. I forget. She died during that story, the dimensional story. And yeah, I liked that character, surprisingly. She started to grow a lot more on me. And look at her eyes, man, her design. Amazing. Her crimson hair, her galaxy-like eyes, the moon that shines bright behind her, and the magic that bends to her will. It's just incredibly interesting. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So if you have any comments or questions or concerns, I will answer them in the comment section below. Have any theories for any of these characters? Jesus, I need to stop doing that. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So I will see you guys later. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. Have a nice evening. Have a nice afternoon. Have all of the above. And I will see you all the next chapter, and the next theory, the next character's theory. I really did not land that line. Like it was there, you know? It was right there, but I didn't